Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all to this session. Today's class, we are going to start with our exercise 8.3. You can take page number 171 in your NCERT textbook. So, exercise 8.3 is fully based upon the problems we have discussed in the past 3 classes. Now, we'll go to the first problem. What is the question? Tell what is a profit or loss. Okay, whether the given situation is profit or loss in the following transactions. Also find profit percent or loss percent in each of the case. If it is profit, find profit percent. If it is loss, find loss percent. Okay, so first situation what they have given is gardening shears bought for rupees 250. Okay, they have bought the gardening shears for rupees 250 and sold for rupees 325. Okay, so cost price is 250, selling price is 325. Okay, first I'll write that. Okay, cost price is equal to how much, for how much rupees they are buying it? Rupees 250. Next, sold for rupees 325. Appo selling price is equal to rupees 325. Correct? Now we should find whether they are in profit or in loss. Okay, so what is the formula for profit? Whether it is profit or loss, how we will find it? When cost price is less than the selling price, okay, we will say that is as a profit. Okay, so we are facing the profit in this business. Our profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Correct? Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. What is selling price? 325 minus 250. 325 minus 250. 75. Okay, so what is the percentage? It is 75 rupees. So profit is nothing but 75 rupees you are getting as a profit. Okay, now we have found the profit. Next, what we have to do? We should find the profit percentage. Correct? If it is profit, you should find the profit percentage. If it is loss, you should find the loss percentage. What is the profit percentage formula? Profit percentage is equal to profit by CP into 100. What is profit? 75 rupees. Cost price 250 rupees into 100. 0 0 cancel. 25th table. 25 ones are 25 3s are 3 into 10 30. So what is the profit percentage, children? 30%. So we got 30% of our cost price as profit. Understood? Next, we are going to deal with the B problem. What is the question? A refrigerator bought for rupees, B subdivision. A refrigerator bought for rupees 12,000 and sold at rupees 13,500. Refrigerator bought for rupees 12,000 and sold at rupees 13,500. So what is a bought means what? It is a cost price. Cost price is equal to rupees 12,000. Sorry. Cost price, selling price rupees 13,500. Whether we are facing any profit or loss, it is profit. Why? Because cost price is less than the selling price. So we are facing a profit. Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. What is selling price? Rupees 13,500 minus rupees 12,000. 13,500, 12,000. 0051. So you are getting 1500 rupees as profit. Okay. Now we should find the profit percentage is equal to profit by cost price into 100. So what is profit value? 1500 divided by cost price is how much? 12,000 into 100. 0 0 cancel. Okay. Now in third table 3 4s are 350s are 2s are 25. But 25 by 2 correct? So 25 by 2 na 2 1s are 2 0 5 2 2s are 4 1.0 2 5s are 10 0. So what is the percentage you are getting? 12.5%. This is nothing but our profit percentage. Understood? Next is your C problem, that is your homework. First subdivision, C problem is your homework. Now we will deal with the D problem. A skirt bought for rupees 250 and sold at rupees 150. Okay, the skirt is bought for rupees 250 and sold at rupees 150. So what is the cost price? It's rupees 250. Selling price rupees 150. Here the cost price is greater than the selling price. So what you will do? You will face a loss. So loss, how you will find it? Cost price minus selling price. So what is the cost price here? 250 rupees minus selling price 150. 250 minus 150 is 0 0 100 rupees. So we are facing a loss of 100 rupees. Now we have got the loss. So what percentage you will find? Loss percentage is equal to loss divided by CP into 100. When you are facing a loss, you will find the loss percentage. What is the loss value? 100 by CP is what? 250 into 100. 0 0 cancel. 25 ones are 25 fours are. 4 into 10 40. 40% is the loss which you are facing it. Okay, C problem is your C subdivision is your homework. Understood? Next I am going to teach you second problem. Convert each part of the ratio to percentage. What is the ratio given? 3:1. Okay, we should find the percentage for the each part. So first part is, what is the first part? First part will be 3 divided by 3 plus 1 4. Correct? 3 divided by 3 plus 1 4. So 3 out of 4. That is the first part meaning. Second part, what is the meaning? 1 divided by 4. 1 divided by 4. 4 is the total number of parts. Now, percentage of first part. We are going to find the percentage of first part. So 3 by 4 into 100%. Yes, 3 by 4 into 100%. Usually when a fraction is given, when you want to convert into percentage, 3 by 4 into 100%. 4 ones are 4, 4 25s are. 25 into 7, 75. About 75% is the percentage of first part. Next, percentage of second part. What is second part? 1 by 4 into 100%. Correct? 1 by 4 is the second part into 100%. So you will convert it into percentage. 4 ones are 4 25s are 100. 1 into 25, 25%. So you got the second part percentage as 25%. Next, B subdivision. 2:3:5. Here we have a comparison between 3 parts. Okay. What is the first part? 3:2:3:5. What is the first part we are denoting it? 2 divided by 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 5 10, because your total parts is 10. Next, second part. What is the second part? 3 divided by 10. Center is a 3 divided by 10. Next, third part. What is third part? 5 divided by 10. 5 by 10. 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 5 10. 5 by 10 is the third part. So now I am going to find the percentage of first part is equal to 2 by 10 into 100. 100 percentage. Don't forget to put the percentage, because we have to convert them into percentage. So they cancel. 2 into 10, 20 percentage. Okay. Next, percentage of second part. Percentage of second part, 3 by 10 into 100 percentage. Into 100 percentage. 0, 0 cancel. 3 into 10, 30 percentage. Okay. Next, percentage of third part. Okay. Percentage of third part. Okay. What is third part fractions? 5 by 10 into 100 percentage. 0, 0 cancel. 5 into 10, 50 percentage. So we got the percentage of first part, second part and the third part. Understood? Next, your C and D subdivision is your homework. Okay. Second problem, C and D subdivision is your homework. Okay. Next is your third problem. What is the question? The population of a city decreased from 25,000 to 24,500. Find the percentage decrease. Okay, increase in percentage, decrease percentage, we have discussed, right? That we should use here. Okay, so population of the city is decreased from 25,000 to 24,000. We should find the percentage decrease. Okay, so what is the initial population? First population. Initial population is nothing but 25,000. Initially they have a population of 25,000 people. Next, final population, which means now how much it is there. Final population is 24,500. So when compared to the previous population, now it is 500 people are reduced. So what is the decrease in amount? Decrease is equal to initial minus final. If you want to find how much is decreased, initial minus final, if you do, we can find how much is decreased. So 25,000 minus 24,500 is equal to 500. So 500 people are decreased when compared to the last year. So decrease percentage is equal to decrease amount divided by original into 100 percentage. Do you remember this? Difference of these two divided by original amount, difference amount. Here the difference amount is nothing but decreasing amount. Okay, in formula they have given difference in amount. Here we are differencing the initial and final. So decrease is the difference between two values. Upper decrease divided by original. What was your original population? 25,000. From that only it is decreased. So original is your 25,000. What is the decrease? 500 divided by original is your 25,000 into 100. 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel. 0, 0 cancel. 25 ones are 25 twos are. So 2 percentage. So 2 percentage of the population is decreased when compared to last year. Now it is 2 percentage of the population has been decreased. So decrease amount, you know how many people are decreased, but when you want to find the decrease percentage, you should use this. Decrease or difference in both the population divided by original population into 100 percentage, you will get the decrease percentage. Understood? Next, fourth problem. Arun bought a car for rupees 3,50,000. For how many rupees? 3,50,000. The next year, the price went up to 3,70,000. So this year he is buying for 3,50,000. For next year, it is automatically increased to 3,70,000. What was the percentage of price increase? We don't want the price, how much it is increased. We want the percentage of price increased. Okay. So now initial price of a car last year. Okay, what was the initial price of a car last year? It is rupees 3,50,000. Correct? Next, final price of a car this year, which means the next year, rupees 3,70,000. How much it has been increased? That you should find it. So increase value is nothing but final minus initial. Correct? See, decrease means initial minus final. But when it is increase means you should find final minus initial. Final is 3,70,000 minus 3,50,000. Okay, so how much it is there? Rupees 20,000 rupees is there as an increase in amount. Okay, increasing amount is nothing but 20,000 rupees has been increased. So we should find the percentage increase. Correct? Increase percentage is equal to increase divided by original price of that car into 100%. Correct? What is the increase in amount we know? 20,000 divided by what is the original amount of the car which you bought? 3,50,000 into 100%. Yes, increase. How much it is increased? How we will find? Final price minus initial price, which means difference of these two prices you should write in the numerator divided by the original price of the material which you are buying, that you should write it here down, then into 100%. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now, in fifth table, 20s are 7s are 20s are. Okay. 2 into 2, 40 divided by 7%. Okay, 2 2s are 4, 40 divided by 7%. Again, I am doing this 7 this table. 7 5s are 35, remainder 5.0, 7 7s are 49, remainder 1, 0, 7 1s are. So it is approximately 5.71% of the original amount has been increased. Okay, from the original amount, the 5.71% has been increased from last year to this year. Understood, children? Next is your fifth problem. I buy a TV for rupees 10,000. Okay, I am buying a TV for rupees 10,000 and sell it at a profit of rupees 20%. So profit percentage has been given 20%. How much money do I get for it? So as a when I am selling it, how much rupees I'll get for it, and what is the profit I am getting it? Okay, only the profit percentage is given. We should find the profit also. Then we should find the selling price also. How much money do I get for it? So actually, if it is needed to find only profit, but again we can find the selling price also. Okay. So I buy a TV for rupees 10,000. So cost price of a TV is equal to how many? Rupees 10,000. Yes. Profit percentage is equal to 20%. Yes. So profit is nothing but what? Profit will be 20% of the cost price will be our profit. Even in one example problem we have discussed. So that percentage of the cost price will be the profit amount. So 20% means 20 by 100. Of means multiplication. Cost price is 10,000. 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel. 2 into. So 2,000 rupees is our profit which you are getting in this in this sale. Okay, so cost price, you know children, profit percentage is given, we should find the profit. Upper 20% of the cost price will be the profit amount. Upper 20 by 100 into 10,000, so 2,000 rupees. We got the profit amount. Yes. Now we should find the selling price. Selling price, how we will find? We don't know what is the selling price, correct? So what is the relation between profit, cost price, selling price? Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, because selling price will be larger when compared to cost price. Selling price minus cost price. What is the selling price? We don't know. But if you want to find the selling price, so I am bringing this cost price towards next side. So selling price is equal to profit plus cost price. See, minus cost price, if it go that side, it becomes plus cost price. Selling price is equal to profit plus cost price. Selling price is equal to the profit 2,000 plus cost price 10,000. 10,000 plus 2,000, 12,000 rupees. So what is the selling price of the TV? We are selling that TV for rupees 12,000. So profit we are gaining from this sales is rupees 2,000. So both we have found. See children, this formula is very much important. Using this formula, we are finding the selling price formula. Okay. So today's class we have discussed exercise 8.3, 1 to 5 problems. In that first problem, C subdivision. Second problem, C and D subdivision. I have given you as a homework. I hope you all understood children. Thank you.